My husband, who had been MIA for 5 years, finally returned. A woman and a young girl were with him. I didn't feel heartbroken, just incredibly awkward. The woman standing beside him with her auburn waves was Hazel Morgan, the same woman who had caused the final rift between Ryan and me 5 years ago. Looking at the three of them, they looked like the perfect picture of a family. I felt no urge to scream or be jealous. Instead, when he reached out to touch me, a visceral wave of nausea made me flinch. The confused look in his eyes mirrored the fury I saw the day he left, right after I had pushed Hazel. The memories of that day are still vivid. We were screaming at each other. I had accused her of tearing our home apart. In the heat of the moment, I shoved her. The sight of her getting hurt made my blood run cold. When Ryan arrived, his eyes were burning with rage. It was the first time he'd ever snapped at me. "Chloe, haven't you had enough of this damn drama?" He rushed her to the hospital, leaving me behind as I realized I was facing a medical emergency of my own. After that, he transferred out of Northwood. Every text and call I sent vanished into a void. 6 months later, I gave birth to a daughter, Mia. I assumed he was gone for good, until today, when he showed up with Hazel and her daughter in the house that still bears his name. Mia peeked out from behind me, asking innocently, "Are you here to drop off a package?" Ryan froze as his gaze fell on her. His expression softened, and a faint, hesitant smile played on his lips. "This is my daughter," I said, forcing the words out. The moment I said it, the realization hit me that she was his too. A wave of sheer awkwardness washed over me. I had no idea how to explain to Mia that this man, who was holding another little girl, was actually her father. "Our daughter?" Ryan's voice was thick, his eyes rimmed with red. Mia beat me to it, speaking with polite clarity. "Hello, sir. My name is Mia Carter. It's Mia," I added. Ryan's brow drifted together for a split second. He opened his mouth to speak, but ultimately stayed silent. Hazel offered a soft smile. "Chloe, this is my daughter. She's 4. Ryan has been such a huge help to us." Ryan kept his eyes locked on me. "I'm going to drop them off at home," he said gruffly. "I'll be right back." By the time he returned, Mia was fast asleep. We stood facing each other in a silence so heavy it was suffocating. "I only have bottled water. No coffee or tea," I said, trying to break the tension, though my voice betrayed my nerves. He looked at me with an unreadable, deep gaze. "Chloe, this is my house too." It hit me then. His name was still on the deed. Sitting across from him felt like being on pins and needles. I couldn't help but ask, "Why are you back? When are you leaving?" He simply repeated, "This is my home." After a pause, he asked, "When was she born?" "Right after you left 5 years ago," I replied quietly. "The same day you took Hazel away was the day my health took a turn for the worse." "I'm staying this time," Ryan said, his tone leaving no room for argument. "Hazel and her daughter are in a tough spot. She lost her husband and the girl lost her father. I promised him I'd look after them." I forced a tight smile. "Welcome back then. The guest room is clean. You can stay there." As I stood up, he grabbed my arm firmly. "What about you? You're not staying with me?" I pulled my arm away. "I'm sleeping with my daughter." Seeing him start to say something else, I couldn't handle the awkwardness for another second. I muttered a quick goodnight and bolted for the bedroom. The next morning, Mia woke up before me. I found Ryan kneeling in front of her. She looked at him puzzled. "Sir, did you have a sleepover at our house?" Ryan's smile faltered slightly. "Mia," he corrected her gently. "I'm your daddy, not sir." The word daddy was so foreign to her that she shyly tucked her head into my lap. I smoothed her hair. "Mia, he is your father." She gave him a timid, "Hi, daddy," and Ryan's face instantly lit up. Since his return, we've lived more like roommates. He remains calm and composed, while I'm constantly on edge trying to avoid him. I'd memorized his routine. He usually leaves at 8:30, so I'd hide in my room until the coast was clear. But today, I miscalculated. In the living room, Ryan was patiently feeding me a breakfast. When our eyes met, I wished the floor would swallow me whole. He acted as if everything was perfectly normal. "Eat something," he said. "No thanks. I'm going to be late for work," I stammered, grabbing my bag and heading for the door. Just as I opened it, I ran